As part of stage 3 of the vaccination plan against COVID-19, vaccination of teachers throughout the country has begun, an initiative that seeks to return to in-person classroom attendance and prevent outbreaks in institutions. Here are the details of the vaccination process in the island.
In the facilities of the Educators' House began the vaccination plan against COVID-19 in San Andres, aimed at the education sector to immunize teachers and all the administrative staff of the official schools from very early hours. The teachers of 2 educational institutions are ready to be located with the Sinovac vaccine. The head of the education office gave details on the process.
Estamos el día de hoy con 2 instituciones.
We are today with 2 institutions that are the Natania and Industrial Schools. There are around 71 teachers that we hope can be vaccinated today, and so we will continue throughout the week with 2 institutions per day. Then we invite our teachers to comply with the appointment. It is important they are vaccinated to give our students a more protected environment against COVID-19.
The president of ASISAP and several teachers of the island gave their perception before the beginning of this vaccination process.
This is really good for us because it gives us confidence, as how I said before, to go back to our classroom without any problem. We'll just have to take care now of ourselves and continue with our distance, using our mask, washing our hands. But without discussion, this vaccination is the best thing that they could do for us.
Siempre existió ese miedo al escuchar.
There was always that fear when hearing the word alternation and not being protected against this. Now the expectations change a little because I feel more secure and confident to perform my work with dedication.
Gracias a Dios, vamos a iniciar y
thank God we are going to start, and it's much easier to be protected and can provide them with in-person support. And one realizes shortcomings is much better.
The vaccination of the personnel of the private educational sector will be scheduled as soon as the Ministry of Health and Social Protection has the necessary vaccines for this purpose.
And in other news, the meeting of the Raizal Authority continues on its 4th day, where it seeks to work for the rights of the Raizal people of the archipelago. Gisela Livingston accompanies us from the place where the meeting is being held.
Hello, Millicent and all the televiewers. We are here by the INFOTEPs Institute, where the Raizal Authority is talking about the territory subject. Pastor Alberto Gordon expanded this information.
When we talk about the territory, is how the municipal is dealing. One of the area is we have a national participation. Now we are talking about a municipal participation and a departmental participation. So we are going to look into the area of the creation of a municipality and also of all that has to do with the municipality in its competence, so to speak. And also already, since we have the right to participate in the departmental, so those are areas that is going to be concern us for the day.
Okay, Millicent, let me tell you that Pastor Gordon said that they will keep in talking about territory subject the whole day. And if they don't get an agreement, they will keep it till tomorrow. That's all the information for now. For Teleislas News, Gisela Livingston, have a good day.
Thank you, Gisela. And work on the construction of the Cultural Center located in the northern sector has gotten started. With total satisfaction, the Secretary of Culture speaks about the progress of the construction. Sylvette Mitchell-Archibald from the area shows us the progress on the infrastructure. Sylvette.
Hello, Millie, how things? Good afternoon. Well, as you can see with right here in what we call the Cultural Center here in the town area, where the works right here, they advance over good. And well, precisely a while ago when I talked to the Secretary of Culture, Showard Leopard Stevenson's, me and him say him really satisfied with the advance of the work, a space where young people and children can enjoy, and also they one can learn, because this the reason I said they one can learn about all for cultural history, all with cultural tradition and patrimony and heritage. So this was what the Secretary of Culture said.
We feel really happy because finally we soon finish with the cultural house here in the town, which is one of our dreams. You understand me? So we feel good because our children, our youth can have a space where they can go and develop them cultural activity the right way, such as dance and watch different movies. You know, have one space where they can do a lot of things. So we feel happy about it. Well, together with the Unidad de Gestión de Riesgos, we see one huge advance because, well, in a 15 days, and that's the bigger. Then we don't got bigger for 15 days, and in a month we don't got, well, the placard on, we don't got the tap. So, which means that's something really, really huge. So if in a 1 month we advance so somewhat just imagine a 2 to 3 months. Well, we'd expect to finish the place in 8 months.
And as the Secretary of Culture say, in 8 months this construction and this building supposed to be done. So, well, of course, the Teleislas News will be pending and aware of everything at the advance, month by month, every 2, every 3 months, of how the cultural center here in the town section going. This is all information, Millie, Sylvette Mitchell Archibald for Teleislas News.
Thank you, Sylvette. And early this Thursday morning, another fire broke out at the Magic Garden due to flammable fluids inside of the waste. However, it is also said that it may also be caused by criminal hands, according to authorities.
The conflagration started on Wednesday 27 in the evening hours and extended until 6 o'clock this Thursday morning. The fire department of San Andres and governmental authorities in the department controlled the conflagration. According to the report of the fire department, to mitigate the flames, machines from the station were used with the support of tank trucks for the disaster prevention. After hours of work, the flames were mitigated, as well as the small outbreaks that occurred due to the flame fluids present in the waste. Regarding the cause of the fire, the hypothesis is that it could be caused by unscrupulous hands, since during the verification 3 suspects were caught, 2 of which fled while 1 of them was captured and will have to answer to the competent authorities. Teleislas News will be attentive to the development of this news and if new conflagrations occur in the site.
And in other news, as a result of the different acts of vandalism presented in recent days in one of the cemeteries of the island, the departmental government pronounces itself on the matter.
On May 24th, there were acts of vandalism against the several vaults inside the Harmony Hall Cemetery. The Secretary of Public Services, Maria Vélez, spoke for the first.
The directives of the INFOTEP reported accounts on yesterday where their officials exposed several of the points that allow the correct development of the institution's educational competence.
Yesterday at 6 p.m., the accountability report of the INFOTEP took place, highlighting its achievements, difficulties in general, missional, administrative, and legal issues, among others. The academic vice rector, Charles Gallardo Humphreys, expanded on this information.
Bueno, básicamente en el área académica.
Basically, the academic area, concerning the training that was given last year, with the difficulties that occurred in the face of the pandemic and the health emergency, in addition to the hurricane, also the obtaining of new qualified registration to expand the academic offerings. Topics on execution were discussed. In terms of extension, we talked about social projection and all the work that is being done with the community.
At the hearing, the decrease in school dropout rates was also highlighted, which was reduced by 5%. On the other hand, the accountability report was attended by more than 30 people who connected through Google Meet and Facebook Live.
Cuídate y cuida a los demás en las vías. En la vía abraza la vida. No tomes mientras manejes. Este es un mensaje del Ministerio de Transporte y la Agencia Nacional de Seguridad Vial.
Discipline plays a fundamental role to achieve these aspirations. In soccer, there must be a lot of perseverance and dedication, as stated by these promising island soccer players. We spoke with Newball, who told us about his aspiration.
I aspire to be a professional soccer player. I train every day to fulfill my aspirations to become a professional soccer player. I get up every morning and do my exercises regularly and come in the afternoons to train on the court. I aspire to reach to a European team, but the one that interests me the most is the Manchester United, one of the teams that I have seen that play very well, that has a very good touch, as fast soccer style of playing is ideal for me. Discipline means getting up every day, being organized, punctual, that if the teacher tells you something, you listen to him because, of course, the teacher is 3 steps ahead of you.
Paul Silva, another prospect, expresses the following.
I train with discipline here at the soccer stadium. My future has always been to be a professional soccer player. First of all, on Wednesday, I am going to do a tryout in Bogota. I will be trying out for the Equidad team, hoping that everything works out for the best. I have always dreamed about this.
Achieving dreams is difficult but not impossible with persistence, endurance, and discipline. Despite the effort of the two basketball teams of the island, they got eliminated to the final round of the professional basketball tournament. The Caribbean Storm Club lost their 2 games consecutively, as did the Hurricanes, who also lost both games, both by 4 points, thus missing out from the finals of the Professional Basketball League tournament held in the Cali bubble.
We as Hurricane team, we gone Cali and we learn plenty of experience in this tournament, and we hope we have the privilege to go to the next tournament in September. And it really was a rough tournament, inclusive. We get eliminated in our game where really we got an extra time and everything with them. And the extra time, they come from the head, not from behind. They come and catch you and tie you, and we had to go on 5 minutes more. Like that the reglamento said we have to play 5 minutes more. And well, then beat you by 4 points in the last part. It's a really good experience, because it's the first time Hurricane they participate in a professional tournament, and we show them say we got what to fight with. So we want to take up some more strength and recover all the mistakes we make and go back to fight in September.
The idea is to apply the experiences and learn from the mistakes of this tournament for the future, according to Renier Martinez. Titanes defeated Cafeteros of Michael Jackson, while Motilones will be facing Tigrillos tonight. And this is all in sports for the moment. I am Victor Fusalba, Teleislas News.